I would like to welcome you all to Columbus City Hall. As Steve said, my name is Jiza Page, and I am a member of Columbus City Council, and I was also privileged to be a mentor in the mentoring program. And I thank Dr. Keisha Hunley Jenkins as well as Steve for inviting me to participate and allowing me to participate. It was truly an honor, and I had three amazing 12th graders at East High School that I truly bonded with over our time.
I opened with the news broadcast. I opened with the television show. I mean, we can go on and on with media, but our children see and hear distorted representations of themselves every day, and it's everywhere. Our job, your job, and I applaud you for it, is to show them who they are and to show them what they can be and to let them know that you believe in them. You don't need any evidence to believe in them. You believe in them because they're here. And that is so very, very important. When you think about how amazing our young people are, I just want to say thank you for everything that you do for our young people. And the next time you watch the news and the next time you watch a television show, if they aren't highlighting our young people, then it is our responsibility to highlight them every time we get an opportunity. Thank you for everything that you do.
But ironically, the best example we have is with Steve Stevenson. I was looking for another match, but that kept coming back to you. And he's up there about twice a week, and the young lady he's working with, he's really turned her around from what I understand from 4 years ago, just a 360, you know, with her grades and with her disciplinary referrals, her suspension's gone down, and she's more conscious about her academic work, and you know, just being, you know, on track and getting on track and working for as far as getting, you know, as far as the graduation.
And so we're there and we're doing all that we're supposed to be doing, but to help the kids handle that extra, you guys have really helped us with those kids who are just kind of floundering. One of the things I ask the students at school is, I say to them, you graduate on June 4th. That's a Saturday. What are you going to do on Monday morning, June 6th? And I've asked them that question several times, and many of them look at me with a blank look in their face, like, haven't really much thought about that. And I said, then they say, sleep in. I said, okay. Then what you going to do the following Monday? Or what are you going to do in September when your friends are going back to school? And so many of them did not have any ideas about what they could do, wanted to do. They hadn't really thought beyond graduation. And so one of the things that I did when I talked to the mentors that came to our schools, I said, some of our kids need that help getting them to the stage, but most of them need help trying to figure out what they're going to do after the stage. And that's what I really want you to focus on. I want you to help them and start thinking, helping them to think it out, to get some vision of their lives after the stage, because after the stage is coming. And so our mentors did a really good job with that. And one student in particular I want to focus in on, he used to sit down in front of me and I used to say, hun, you don't pull it together, you're not going to make it. You're not going to make it. What are you doing? You're not going to make it. And he said, I know, Miss Babs, I know, Miss Babs, I know. So when we did the mentoring, when we did the mentoring match, he matched up with Rayshawn. What's his last name again? Wilson. And Rayshawn Wilson. And they just made it like an instant match. And I was like, he is not going to make it. I told him, I was honest. I'm like, he doesn't go to class. He's walking in the halls. I have to fuss at him every day. And it wasn't like disobedience. It was just kind of like, I'm just taking life every day. And I don't know what Rayshawn said to him. I do not know what he said to him. But he's going to make it. And so I'm really, really happy about that. But more importantly than the fact that he's going to make it, is just to show the impact that the mentors have. As he came to me, and he has locks, and he used to always wear locks hanging in his face. And I used to say, put your locks out your face. You cover up your face. It looks like you're hiding. You show your face. Come on, you have a nice smile. Show your face. Hold your head up. And since he started working with Rayshawn, his locks is back behind his hair. Back. I just said that to him today at lunchtime. I'm like, I like your locks. They're back over your head. And he came to me and he said, hey, Miss Babs, you know I'm going to make it. I said, yeah, I know you're going to make it. And then he said, do you think it's possible for me to keep working with Rayshawn after graduation? And that to me that was the greatest testimony. I'm like, woohoo, we did it. But just to know the impact that they make. It isn't just getting them to the stage. They want to continue after, and they want to stay connected. So if you have that opportunity, I know it won't be under our covering, but just to keep following up with those, with your mentees, I know how impactful it is. I know when those kids come to me in the hallways and they say, Miss Babs, is my mentor coming today? And I said, I think so. I think they're down. I saw them down there. Yep, head on down. They're waiting for you. And so it's just, it makes a difference. And if they don't say it makes a difference, know that it makes a difference. Thank you.
Thank you. Having a mentor was actually pretty different. I had took this OGT, I think, a good 8 to 9 times before I actually passed, and it was just like all of a sudden, like, she's here, and then I passed, and it was just like, Okay. So I just knew that she was going to be the first person, if I did pass, to invite to my graduation, which she was. I didn't tell nobody. I didn't even tell my mom I graduated. And then she was like, oh my God. I was like, why you keep calling my school, checking up on my stuff? I wasn't even planning on telling you. And it felt really good to have her in my corner. It was, at first, I thought she was just about to be somebody else in my ear about what I'm doing in life. But it turned out that she was actually another friend to talk to about my life and where I'm going to go in it. So it just felt good to have somebody bring me food and just sit down and be like, look, what's going on? How was your day? And it was just like, thank God for Aja. So I really appreciate everything she's ever done for me and with me. And I don't want to share her, so I hope she don't enter this program again. You know, I don't mind sharing, I just don't want to share her, you know. But I had a great time, and I hope I keep her in my corner. Thank you.
I just wanted to say thank you again. We can't say thank you enough. I'm a graduate of the Columbus City Schools, and I know I wouldn't be here without some of the great teachers and people that tap me on the shoulder. So everything that you do is important. The seeds that you're planting today might not grow for a very long time, but just know that your presence matters. And you never know when you're going to, what you told them or shared with them, when they're going to pull through something because of that. So thank you. Francine Marshall, Stephen McElroy, Malik Moore, Hank Mylander, Valerie Powell Johnson, Gary Ransom, Cheney Scott, Kendretta Scott, Sierra Shanks, Rayshawn Wilson, and Shonda Wingo.
Thanks, Steve. We've had a tremendous evening here, and we just appreciate Jiza Page and City Council allowing us to come here and recognize and just to show the importance of the mentoring program. And we appreciate the words we heard from Alicia Gillison and Dr. Good and Mr. Bland and the testimonials. That's what it's all about. For all of you mentors out there, I don't think that you necessarily looked at your mentee in terms of their successes and failures, but rather you dealt with them in terms of their hearts. You looked past what's on the outside, on the external, and you really looked inside to see who they were. You saw the burdens that they were carrying and offered to walk alongside with them during their tough times and allow them the opportunity to develop the blessing of a relationship. So for our mentors, you've all made the decision to give back because of something that has been given to you. As mentees, we hope you've received something more valuable than money and riches. You've received the gift of time. The challenge now as we close out tonight is, what do we do as we go forth? So on behalf of the mentoring team that you've got a chance to meet tonight, the Board of Education, Dr. Good, Mrs. Gillison that's here, and our administrators that are here, we thank you for coming out tonight. And we ask that you would have a safe trip home, and we hope to see you all with us again next year. Thank you. Have a good evening.